Hello and welcome to the late night news on NDTV Hindu. I'm Evelyn Matthew joining you with the news updates at this hour. A quick look at our headlines this hour. Both the houses of the parliament unanimously adopted resolution on the Lokpal bill without a vote. It has accepted Anna's three main sticking points. The government's emissary Vilas Rao Deshmukh meets Anna Hazare with the Prime Minister's letter. He will break his fast tomorrow morning at 10. As more and more cries are deafening to pardon Rajiv Gandhi's assassins, the TNCC chief calls for the execution on the 9th of September. One small move by Amma could be a great leap of checkmates for city schools. Chess to be made compulsory for students between 7 and 17. Anna's crusaders in Chennai stand their ground and hold demonstrations across the city and take up some of those sticking points. And it's been a verbal duel for these high school debaters who've qualified for the landmark debate finals. Well, today saw a breakthrough after that whole drama between the Anna Hazare and the government over the Lokpal bill. In fact, more than 300 hours of a fast undertaken by the 74-year-old Gandhian. In what's been a long day at both houses of the parliament, the government has adopted a resolution on the Lokpal bill and the parliament has been adjourned until Monday. However, there was no vote as Anna's associates had demanded. Instead, the Lok Sabha unanimously adopted a sense of the House on Anna's demands. In fact, that was declared by the leader of the House, Pranab Mukherjee. The Prime Minister had said that the Parliament has spoken and that this was the will of the people. Anna Hazare has accepted the government's formula to break his fast, but also maintained that only half the battle had been won. Mr. Hazare will break his fast tomorrow morning at 10 at the Ramleela Maidan. So in a sense, political parties have signed off Anna's trio of essentials, which include Lokpal model that will be introduced at states, junior bureaucrats will be accountable to it, and that citizen charters will be displayed in all government offices. In fact, that is to publicly display the department's duties. The features have been accepted in principle. They will now be reviewed by a parliamentary standing committee, which will also check their compatibility with the constitution. The committee will then send the bill back with the detailed feedback to the parliament for its consideration. Well, it was the government's emissary Vilas Rao Deshmukh who took the Prime Minister's letter to Anna Hazare, and here's what he had to say in reaction.
जन लोकपाल के 3 मुद्दे रेगुलेशन के साथ जो पार्लियामेंट में सम्मत किए गए हैं, इसलिए मैं सभी पार्लियामेंट मेंबर को बधाई देता हूं, शुभकामना व्यक्त करता हूं। ये जो आज जन लोकपाल बिल की आधी जीत हुई है, आधी, अभी पूरी जीत होना बाकी है। और आधी जीत जो हुई है, हमारे पूरे देशवासियों ने, हमारे भाई बहन, बच्चे, स्कूल के, कॉलेज के युवक, युवती, सब युवा शक्ति, इनकी जीत है, ऐसे मैं मानता हूं। आज 12 दिन से रात दिन पूरे देश की जनता जो खड़ी हुई है, उनकी जीत है। हमारे जोन लोकपाल सिविल सोसाइटी के मेंबर, हमारे सभी कार्यकर्ता, इनकी जीत है, ऐसे मैं मानता हूं। अरे हमें सभी जीत दिलाने के लिए ये है सब मीडिया, इन्होंने ये जीत दिलाई है सबके लिए, ऐसे मैं मानता हूं। तो मैं ज्यादा ना कहूंगा। आपने आज जो लोग हमारी बहन मेधा पाटकर उनको सुन रहे हैं कई दिनों से, जीवन में पूरी लड़ रही है बस समाज और देश के लिए। तो यहां आकर भी उन्होंने जो कुछ आपके लिए संबोधित किया, उनकी भी ये जीत है। और खास तौर पर आप रात दिन इधर खड़े हैं, वो आप सबकी भी जीत है, ऐसे मैं मानता हूं। तो मैं इस वक्त ज्यादा ना कहूंगा। सवेरे 10 बजे आप सबके उपस्थिति में मैं मेरा अनशन छोड़ना चाहता हूं।
Well, we here at NDTV Hindu drew reactions from members of the India Against Corruption Body Chennai chapter who've been rallying across the city in solidarity with Hazare. Take a listen at how they saw today's developments.
We've been literally starting, Anna's effort and Anna's cause given results. So we are really happy, and it is a really joyful moment, but still a slight, doubt, how this is going to proceed is still there in our mind. But in the first step, yes, we are really happy, and it's a great thing that we have achieved. So probably the first step that we have taken, have won in a long battle. That's what we are there, but we are happy. We are happy about it. And you can see the cheers that are happening around the venue at Chennai.
Right. Your organization has been quite vociferous over the last couple of days. Will you continue a fast or a protest rally of sorts until 10, till Anna really calls off his fast?
I don't think so. The fast here at Chennai has been called off probably yesterday after 11 days on advice from centers, from Delhi, from Arvind Kejriwal's office, saying that we need to intensify the protest in various fields. So that has been called up, but we do have meetings, small meetings, educating people on what Lokpal is. One often, and
right,
we also have.
Right, thanks very much indeed, Mr. Rupendra, for joining us with your reaction. Let me just bring in Mr. Venkatanarayanan, who is in fact the organizer of the India Against Corruption Body Chennai chapter. Sir, just to get initial reactions from you, do you believe that this is in fact significant of the voice of the people being heard in India of today?
Absolutely. I think this is one of the first of the several victories that we are going to be seeing in the near future. And I think it's a victory for the people of India, and of course it has come from the hands of Annaji.
Meanwhile, at the Ramleela Maidan earlier in the day, Lagan hero Amir Khan had made a guest appearance to urge Anna to end his fast, and he didn't stop with just a few words. It turned musical as well.
तरसते हो तू आजा रे, उस धरती का है राजा तू, ये बात जान ले तू, कठिनाई से टकराना तू, हार मान ले तू। मितवा सुन मितवा, तुझको क्या डर है, ये धरती अपनी है, अपना अंबर है रे। मितवा सुन मितवा, तुझको क्या डर है, अपनी है, अपना अंबर है रे, तू आजा रे।
Well, back to news from the state. The September 9th execution of the 3 men convicted for the 1991 assassination of former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi has not gone down too well with different sections here in the state. But the TNCC President KB Thangabalu has reiterated his support to the death sentence issued to the 3 convicts, saying that it was what the TNCC had always rallied for.
Parties which are trying to belittle our beloved leader Rajiv Gandhi's murder, and they are trying to save the culprits who are convicted by the court of law. We, the Tamil Nadu Congress, wants the law of the land should take its own place, and the law of the land should be implemented fully. All court judgments with regard to Sri Rajiv Gandhi's murder and the convicts to face the law as per the law of the land. Law should take its own course, and nobody is above the law, and everybody should follow the law, and every government, both at the center and state, should implement the law.
Up ahead on the bulletin, where does actual learning take place, outside or inside a classroom? Well, you might be convinced to one side with the way these debaters talk it out.